Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be working on a Batman cake, and I have already dyed this icing with yellow. So as always, we're going to pipe that icing onto the cake. Now when you're doing this, make sure you keep some pressure and even pressure on your hand so that the icing can come out evenly. And whenever you need to, you just press and push on that bag, and then you have as much icing as you need on the cake. Now we're going to also ice the top of the cake. Make sure we get every part of this covered, and make sure we do not disturb the crumbs on the cake. We're going to get out our spatula and we're going to smooth down the top of this cake. But for this, we don't want to take off too much icing. We just want to keep the top as even as possible. We're also going to smooth down the sides of this cake. And yeah, I left that part because sometimes things happen, you know. Or just smoothing everything down and making sure our icing is really evenly applied on the side of the cake. Now we take our cake scraper and we smooth down the icing. We don't want to take off too much icing because we are going to need to comb this cake using a cake comb. So we're applying some icing into the grooves, those areas that have some dips, and then we smooth that over using our cake scraper. Remember, when you are smoothing down your icing, keep your hand as straight and steady as possible while turning your turntable so that you don't have cuts and grooves on the cake. And so for the final sweep, we are going in super slowly, just to make sure we get everything smooth. And then we also do the top of the cake. We smooth down the top and take off that edge. Next thing we do, we get out our cake comb, which we will be using. And when you're using your cake comb, you need to make sure that the cake comb rests flush on the cake. You don't want to hold your comb at a 90-degree angle. That will rip off the icing. Make sure your comb stays flush. If you look carefully at what I'm doing, you find that there are still some bits that were not combed properly. So I'm going in with some icing and I'm rubbing that area and trying to just filling the bits that are not as smooth as possible. So you do this around for all the areas that need attention, and then we go back in with our cake comb. We are going to gently put some more pressure, just press on it a little bit, and then comb all around. Now using this spatula, we're going to take off the excess icing on top and make sure it's clean. These are the little stickers which we will be using for our Batman cake. But first thing, we have to roll out some fondant icing, which I have also dyed yellow, just to make sure that the paper and then the sticker rather isn't resting flush on the cake. So we want to make sure there's some fondant on it. We're just tracing out the size that we need, and we're going to do this for all the stickers. Now that we are done, we are applying the stickers so easily. All you have to do is just pick it up and place it on the cake. That's it. Your fondant which you put on that sticker, it really helps your sticker to stay flush on the cake. Now we're putting the Batman logo in front and one also at the back. Now we're going in with our toppers. We have the little car, and then we have the little Batman. We have all this stuff for kiddies. The kids love this stuff. We have our design number 7. There you have it, guys. We are so done with this cake, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was easy. Some people don't like to work with fondant, but with buttercream we still have so many beautiful designs to make. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. There'll be more clips of this in the short section, so be sure to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.